The counter-terrorists have a choice between two starting pistols, the P2000 and the Usp-S. But which is actually better? The most noticeable difference is the ammo capacity. The P2000 has 13 rounds in a clip and 52 bullets spare, compared with the USP's 12 and 24. In terms of damage, they're both pretty much identical. However, the USP is more accurate in all situations, despite what everybody else online says. Here's how I did this controversial test. I fired 156 shots with both my P2000 and my USP in different stances on a custom level. I even got to use teleports. I love my life. All of these shots were fired using an auto fire button, so this will be the worst case scenario for accuracy in all situations. Standing still, you can see that all of the bullets land much closer to the crosshair for my classified Usp-S. The spread horizontally seems the same. Crouching makes the USP even more precise. I was surprised about the running accuracy. The P2000 felt more accurate. I swear that some of the bullets from the USP hit the walls, though I can't see them here. Once again, it appears that the USP is more accurate in this regard. And finally, crouching. The P2000 loses against the USP's far neater damage pattern. In conclusion, in these four situations, the USP is the winner. However, if you remove the suppressor, it's a different story. Suddenly, it becomes far less accurate than both itself and the P2000. I was very surprised to see such a large negative change across the board. It's like the worst of both worlds. To add insult to injury, it doesn't deal any more damage. But what about the fire rate? Perhaps that's improved without a suppressor. I'm not happy with the results of this test. They all seem to have the same sort of fire rate. Obviously the P2000 is the last to reload because it has an extra bullet in its magazine. Perhaps penetration is better. Nope. Then of course, there's the issue with noise. The Usp-S by default is quiet. The suppressor does indeed make it harder to hear than the P2000. I'll shut up so you can hear it. In conclusion, if you're skillful, I'd say to choose the Usp-S. It has the same damage, greater accuracy, and can be sneakier than the P2000. There is the issue with the ammo. It depends on your playstyle, but I find 36 shots enough to kill some enemies and to grab their gun instead. You can always reload in your spawn point for extra ammunition. That being said, I can understand if you want to spam walls with the P2000 just to make the most of its increased ammo capacity. There are pros who play with both, and the choice between them is meant to be very difficult. Try both, see what works best with your playstyle, and perhaps even swap between games depending on the map and your designated position. Just remember that the suppressor makes the Usp-S a very, very long gun. But it's not as if that matters. Or does it?